Jar Jar may not be a Sith Lord, but he is canonically a Jedi Master. Hello there, welcome to another video. Before we get into it, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, I have a new fan film out right now on my other channel called Stop Motion Commotion. It is a Mando video, so make sure you go and watch that and subscribe to that channel. Now, let's get into the video. This was a really great episode of The Mandalorian. Definitely the best episode of this season so far. There is a ton to talk about, but for this video, I just want to talk about Grogu's vision and Order 66. Of course, this is what everyone was looking forward to after seeing it in the trailer, and in my opinion, it did not disappoint. So it starts off just how it started off in the trailer, with Grogu seeing clones, and I definitely called that this was not going to be Anakin, because if it was Anakin, there's no way little baby Grogu would have been able to get away from him, especially not in that state. I wanted it to be Anakin, but I just didn't see it happening. Grogu gets into an elevator, goes up to meet the Jedi Master, who just so happens to be... Excuse me? Jar Jar Binks. I'm just kidding. It's, Kelenar, I think that's what his name was. But regardless, he is played by Ahmed Best, who portrayed Jar Jar in all of the prequels and the Clone Wars. I really love this because the hype for who was going to rescue Grogu from the temple was really up there, and if it was just some random Jedi, then it kind of would have been a disappointment. Now, true, this is kind of just some random Jedi, but the fact that it's Ahmed Best made it not a disappointment. I smiled when I saw who it was. And though it would have been really cool to see someone like Mace Windu or something like that, making it a random Jedi who doesn't have a backstory means they can do whatever they want with him. But I'll get back to that in a second. They fly around Coruscant trying to get away from the clones. They see the mountain that was talked about in the last episode. They fly onto a platform to get to a Naboo starfighter that looks like Padme's, but all of them look like Padme's, right? High off, hit the hyperdrive, and are gone. This was so not a disappointment. It was really cool. They really nailed the prequel vibe, which I think they kind of duffed in something like the Obi-Wan show. Like, sure, we were seeing Coruscant, we were seeing these characters, we were seeing the temple, but I don't know, something about the vibe just didn't really feel right. With this, they really got everything down. It almost felt like I was watching a deleted scene from the prequels. It was so good. Again, Ahmed Best as the Jedi who takes him away is just so cool. This isn't the first time he's been in Star Wars as just himself. In episode 2, he was in the background of one of the cantinas as just a random bar goer. But by far, my favorite thing about this entire scene is that they leave it open-ended. True, the answer for who took Grogu from the temple, that's answered. But what happened to Grogu throughout episode 3 all the way past episode 6 to now? All of that time is still extremely shrouded in mystery. What's gonna happen to Kelenar? Again, making him a random Jedi that we know nothing about automatically makes his story so open-ended. We don't know when he's gonna die, if he's gonna die, who kills him. I honestly believe they couldn't have done this any better. Of course, Dave Filoni co-wrote on this episode, so of course it was gonna be amazing. Carl Weathers' directing of it was just fantastic. And again, there are a lot of other things about this episode to talk about, which I will be, but I just wanted to cover this really, really great scene from this episode. What did you think of the Order 66 scene? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to my other channel called Stop Motion Commotion. Again, I have a new fan film out right now, so make sure you go and watch that. That's all I got for you guys today. Jar Jar is a Sith Lord.
Excuse me?